Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Good afternoon,
afternoon.
ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, madam.
Thank you. I hope I am audible enough.
Good
Yes, ma'am.
afternoon,
Yes, we
ma'am.
can hear.
Yes, thank you for joining. So kindly mute your mics, disable your camera. We are starting right now. Thank you very much for joining. I am seeing some recurring names and recurring pictures that I've been seeing over the past 4 sessions. Thank you for your commitment and your extraordinary patience. It is not easy for you to dedicate your time to attend 2 hours of sessions over 2 days. Thank you for coming this far, and I hope what you gain here will be beneficial to you. So, without any much waste of time, we are starting the fifth session of our youth capacity training workshop. And the topic for this session is business growth, marketing, and customer acquisition. Mr. Yusuf Buhari, please, as you join, you kindly mute your mic. Please, if I
Okay.
mute you, kindly remain
Business.
muted. Yes, please, if I mute your mic, just remain muted and allow the facilitator to present. We are going to give time for question and answer. Thank you very much. So as I said, the topic for this session is business growth, marketing, and customer acquisition. In this session, we are going to be looking at how to attract and get your first customers, how to market your business effectively, and how to build a brand that will attract and retain clients. When you get the customers, how do you retain them? How do you present what you are selling, either a product or a service, to people, and how do you convince them to buy? That is what we are going to be discussing today. And the session is going to be headed by Mr. Muhammad Awal Ahmad. Mr. Muhammad Awal Ahmad is the founder and CEO of Flowdiary.ai. Flowdiary.ai is an AI-powered startup delivering digital skill courses in African languages, with over 20 courses spanning from cybersecurity, machine learning, web development, blockchain, UI/UX design, and so on. So, Mr. Muhammad Awal Ahmad, we are delighted to have you join us today, and we look forward to gaining a lot from you, sir. So at this juncture, I would like to hand over to Mr. Muhammad Awal Ahmad, who will lead the session, and the topic is business growth, marketing, and customer acquisition.
Uh-huh.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. Thank you
Walaikum
so
salam.
much, ma. Um, my name is Muhammad Awal Ahmad. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Flowdiary. I should talk about Flowdiary. Flowdiary is an e-learning platform that provides computer skills in African languages. Now we have started with Hausa, and we have over 20 computer skill courses on our platform. Even yesterday, we launched one of the most important skills in this era, which is mobile app development. So I will be taking you in this session, in this fifth session, which will cover business growth, marketing, and customer acquisition. Could you please allow me to present the slide? Let me start sharing.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
All right. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay.
We can.
Let me activate the slideshow so it will be visible. Can you see it now?
Yes,
Yes, very clear.
Sure. MashaAllah. So now I will start with this exciting topic, which is business growth, marketing, and acquisition. As the founder and CEO of Flowdiary, she already described what Flowdiary does and what we do on the platform. So it's an AI platform, AI powered startup. What do we call the reason why we call it AI powered platform is that we have the AI engine that powers our growth and it powers our platform and it allows people to learn in a very easy way. So, and we are taking this to another level as we have now started with Hausa over the past 4 years. We started in 2022 down to now 2026. We have created over 20 courses in Hausa language, and we are now expanding to other African languages such as Yoruba, Igbo, Pidgin, and others. So let me start by saying that you have a skill. Many people have a skill. Yeah, you have a skill, but many northern youths, let me just say, Nigerian youths lack the skill of marketing aids, of getting customers, of making use of it, of let's say monetizing the entire skill of the skill you have. So what do we do now? If you have a skill and you don't know how to market it, the first thing is to market it. Or you have a business and you don't know how to market it. I've seen a lot of people on social media that they know their business is very impactful. They have a very wonderful business, but they don't know how to market it. They don't know how to get their first customer, or they don't even know how to grow their business. So in this case, some of them are recommended to go and take online courses, or even enroll to business schools, and those that are happening, that are occurring here. Even in Kano, right here in Kano, we have those kind of business schools. So it is said 70% of skills youths fail to get their first paying customer. We fail to get our first paying customer. Some of us don't even know how do we get our first customer. This is why many people are afraid to get started on building startup or even their business letting on social media. Let me tell you one thing is that this social media you are seeing in Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, let's say Instagram, the most important. WhatsApp, millions of young people millions of young people or millions of people in the northern region used to log into their social media account every day. Not say thousands, millions of these people. So now you can think of it as an opportunity for you to advertise your product, to market your skill, to market your business, to get your customers. But how do you do that? This is the question. So you have a great skill with zero marketing. Is a talent nobody pays for. Nobody will pay you if you have a talent. For instance, now you can do something, but I don't know. So how can I hire you? There's no way I can get to know you. There's no way I can even hire you to work for me or to pay you or to buy a product from you. What we will cover today is that firstly, getting your first customer. How do you get your first customer? Where they come from and how to act, how to even get started with your paying customer, getting your customer. This is a hardest task. Many people find it difficult because even me, if I can remember getting my own first customer, it's a very tedious work that I had to go through a lot of things before overcoming it. But I will be sharing the strategies to you in this lecture, inshallah. And the second thing is social media marketing, the platforms to use, the content, and the kind of consistency you have to put. And the third thing is the pricing strategies, how to price your products. And the fourth thing is branding basics. What is branding and how does it look like and how to build a professional brand. And lastly, we'll be talking about retaining customers, how to keep your customers, how to firstly get your first customer and how to retain them. So these are what we'll be covering today. So now the first thing, let's start by saying how to get your first customer. We'll like to look at the first customer mindset. Your first customer may come from your network, may come from your social media handles, may come from your family or friends. But what are their mindsets? Before tactics come thinking. Firstly, your first customer is probably near you. They may be probably near you. They may be friends. They may be family, classmates, neighbors. Your network is your first market. So you should not skip it. You should not skip your friends or your family. Some people say family don't pay, family and friends don't pay. But you can make it in such a way that they will pay. The first support that your family and friends will give you is to pay for your products. Is to help you get your other customers from far away. Get it? So they will help you in advertising your product or buying from you. If they don't do that, then they are not supporting your business. So let me say your first customer comes from someone near you, your friends, your family, and your network. Then secondly, stop waiting to be perfect. Some people are afraid to advertise their products because they think they are not perfect enough to do it. But perfection kills optimism and kills consistency. So now you don't need to be perfect. We cannot be perfect in the first place. In the startup world, there is something we call MVP, minimum viable product. It is said that you cannot be perfect in the first place, in the first time. So you need to build the first product, get it to the market, get feedback, get feedback from your first customers, what they like, how they think the product will be, what exactly is their problems, and what is the solutions they need. So these are the feedbacks that you get. Then you refine over and over again to be perfect. Even though nothing is perfect, but you need to make sure that you are refining to reach that level of perfection. But firstly, you don't need to worry yourself to be perfect. You don't need to worry yourself to be perfect. So stop waiting to be perfect. And lastly, here, talk about what you do. If you don't talk about what you do, there's no one can know. Tell people your skill, post about it, mention it in conversation, because visibility precedes payment. What you need to do is that talk about your business, what you do every day. If you work with every day in the morning, your WhatsApp status, your Facebook, don't mind that people are not watching you. People are watching you. Let me give you a hint. If you think people are not seeing what you are doing, imagine now, try insulting a public figure and see what will happen. So you know the consequences, right? So this is why I'm saying that people are watching you. There are really some people are monitoring you. Some people are watching you. It is just that you are not sharing important things, impactful content. That's why they are not engaging with your activities. So what you need to do is that don't mind about it. I don't get 100 followers. I'm not getting thousands of. You are comparing yourself with the others that have, let's say, thousands of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers. No, don't compare yourself with them. Just start it. Just get started of what you are doing. Talk about what you do. This is how we do it. This is what you do. I learned this skill. I'm a professional graphic designer. I'm a web designer. This is the phone I sell. I sell computers. I do business. So talk about what you do, right? Then your where your customers come from. As I said earlier, your customers may come from referrals, WhatsApp status, community groups such as Facebook communities, right? Word of mouth, social media. You want to talk. An example: I'm sitting right here at the Flowdiary office in Kano State, and do you know how we go to the Flowdiary office? My CTO Ibrahim Auwal was just searching on Facebook. Then he saw one guy. If I can remember, I can't remember his name now, but I have his phone number. So he saw one guy advertising. He's an agent advertising an office rent on Facebook group. So on a certain Facebook group, then he asked me that let me just contact this guy, because at the time we are looking for a close by office, a close office near us. We live here in Nasarawa. So we talked to this guy. And at the end of the day, now see us where we are living, see us where we rented our office. So now, if you abandon community groups or you abandon your reference or network, there's no way you can build your network or get your first customers. There's no way you can do that. So a perfect example now I'm giving you is that that agent got his customers, even though we are not his first customers, from community groups. What are the community groups on Facebook? So we are his customers, we are now his regular customers. Even now, if I say I'm looking for this thing, we'll get it done for me, because now we are engaged. Get it? So don't abandon this thing. Don't say they are not important. Take them as very important, and they will serve you. Which platforms to use and how to use them? There are so many platforms. When we say social media, there are so many social media platforms, ranging from Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, and others. But which best suits you? Which one suits you, and how to use them? So now let me start with WhatsApp. Update your WhatsApp status daily with your work. Update your WhatsApp status daily with your work. For instance, daily, at least each day, post about 6 or 7 status on your status. Post about 7 contents on your status. Post what you do. Post jokes. Post impactful content. Post about your even behind the scene, what you do, like even your pictures is okay. But don't just focus on advertising product. These are the mistakes that people usually make. Is that they post shutdown stuff, they post phones, they post what they sell too much on their WhatsApp status. And posting too much what you do on your WhatsApp status, it kills your business slowly. Because now, let me ask you this thing. You sell mobile phones, so you post them like you make like 50 posts on your WhatsApp status. One time you post about 3, 4, 5, and now it has to reach the level that I have to go through sending your different phones. Like you have statuses like 30 statuses in a day, which is very wrong. People will not wait. People will not keep waiting, viewing only the products you post on your WhatsApp status. You know, they need to be seeing jokes, funny content. You post funny pictures, funny videos. So they like to see this kind of, they like to see the kind of things, see the kind of impactful things you post, they like to see the things of what you do behind the scene or your product, right? So now, if you want to post it on your status, post at least 2 content of your business. Then 3 will be a funny event, or a funny picture, or an impactful content, or something behind even your picture is okay. So daily use these things. You get me? And it say use WhatsApp business profile. WhatsApp business is very important because it also allows you to have WhatsApp business tools. Among them is label. You can label your customer. I will talk about the kind of customers you'll be labeling. Then the next thing is share testimonials and behind the scenes. It's very important. Share testimonials. People buy your product and they are happy about about the product they buy. Post it on your WhatsApp status. People believe what they see. People believe what other people buy. You know, you will not be, maybe you are hearing me now. Maybe you will not enroll to you will not enroll in my other social media marketing course on my platform Flowdiary, because maybe you haven't seen the benefits of it. You haven't seen the impact. But once you see the impact, maybe you see me now delivering lecture on social media marketing and talking about the mistakes that maybe people make. And when I post about the people that benefit from the platform, you may consider enrolling. But if you didn't see the impact, you may not. So this is how we work. This is how the things work. So it is very important posting the activities of your product. This is how it works, and this is how people enjoy your product. And the next thing is Facebook. Facebook is very important. Even if you don't have WhatsApp, operates that you must have the current number of people before they see your status. But Facebook operates in a different way. So you post in your local groups. Groups is very important. Even if you don't have many followers, if you post in group, you build networks in group. You build your connections in group. Then the people in your group will be following you. Even if you don't own the group, you may arrive in a group where there are hundreds of thousands of followers. Let's say you are in a group of maybe 2,000 followers, 100,000 followers. Then you are posting. If they see the things you are posting are very important, then they follow you, and by then you build your network. So you be posting impactful content in the group, maybe funny things, and then try to use the opportunity to advertise your products.
Yeah.
Could you please mute yourself? I don't know who's talking. So now let me continue. Then marketplace for services and products. There is Facebook, this feature, Facebook Marketplace, that allows people to post their products and list the prices. So I am 100% sure that you know how it works. And if you even if you don't know, please search for Facebook Marketplace on Facebook, and you'll see the marketplace. You'll see many people advert. It just works like Gigi. If you know Gigi.ng, it works like Gigi.ng. You'll see the product of people posting different stuff, and they are pricing the description. They put the price, product name, the price, the description, the pictures. Then many people follow them to inbox to finish the deal. So then short videos of your work perform well. You need to post short videos. Review videos are the kind of reels that goes viral, you know. So post the videos of your reels of how you order products, of how you sell to the customers, or how you even accept customer calls, or how you ship products, or how you do everything, you know, the things that you like people to see. So post it behind this stuff, right? Then Instagram also operates in some ways like Facebook, but not exactly. So it is ideal for visual design, visual things. So you post pictures, you post reels, you engage with people. It works very perfectly with hashtags, this thing. So you need to post the pictures of your product because it has an aesthetic design. First of all, it focuses on visual design even in the first day. So you need to post on this platform very well. At least say, let's say Facebook and Instagram, post at least twice, 3 times or 4 times.
Sir, we are not hearing. We are not hearing.
In the world. So now when I come across your platform, the thing that you'll be posting early in the morning is your product. Post your product, what you do. Then around 12 or 11, post educational content, educational stuff, maybe. Then in the afternoon, like 4 or 5, then first one post should be about funny thing like that, funny things, maybe even behind the scenes stuff. Then in the night when people again come back to online around 8 to 10, post your stuff, talk about your products, engage with the people. When they comment on your product or stuff, talk about it. Talk about them. Even if they comment wrong, negative, even if they give you negative reviews, talk to them in a very correct manner. So these are the kind of platforms you're gonna use and how to use them. Then there's this thing we call the 4-type formula. The 4-type formula are the win-win for everyone. Show your work. If you don't show your work, no one will know what you do. Before and after, progress short, example of your projects, prove that you can deliver everything. So show your work, show that you can do the work, show your intelligence. This is what you do. This is how you do it, right? So people will get to believe you and trust that you can deliver this work, then get in touch with your business. The second thing is share a win. A happy client, that's a reviews. Happy client, a completed project, even a milestone that you registered your business in this thing, your business has achieved this thing. No, don't do it in silence. People usually say, do it in silence so that no one will attack you. No. If you are building business, there are some things that you can do behind the scene that you can build in silence. But if you are advertising this stuff, there's no way you can advertise in silence, right? There's no way you can market this stuff in silence. So social proof builds fast. People need to trust your teams. You need to see the wins of your doing. You need to see how you are growing. These are one of the things that you may be doing to win in social media. So share your stuff, your happy client, then engage. One of the most important things on social media, many people ignore is the engagement. You need to engage with people. The things that make the algorithms that make Facebook posts go viral to trend is that like the first minute engagement. When people see your post in the first place, they like, they comment, then you reply the comment, you comment on your post, then they save your stuff, they save the post, then Facebook may consider that this is a very important post and we may need to get it to go viral, right? Then the post will be recommended to many people. So you need to engage with people in the first place, in the first minute of posting the content, whatever it is. It is an impactful content. It is a funny things. It is advertising a product, whatever. You get to the comment section, post comment, replies to the first comment, right? Then the next thing is be human. Share behind the scenes, your story, your journey. Because if you don't talk about your business, no one else will do. No one knows your story better than you. You need to give the stories. You need to be a master storyteller. You need to master the act of storytelling, right? In this course, social media marketing and digital marketing, I talk about storytelling. I talk about the crafting, the impactful stories of the stories that attract people. So you need to be engaging with people in a very storytelling manner, So this way is people will understand that this is what you are doing and you are not AI, right? So you're not AI, you are not just advertising a product and just post a product and go without replying, without getting in touch, without getting your stories, without telling what you do and how you do them, the kind of challenges you face, the kind of achievement you have gained, and many things like that. So these are the kind of stories that you may be doing. But be careful, don't give fake stories. Don't like this. Then let's talk about branding, which many people misunderstand. That branding is not just a logo. Everyone have a logo. Even Indomie seller have a logo. That's a logo, right? So you may have a logo, but you may not be building the right brand. You may not be focusing on professional branding building, right? So branding is not just about logo. It's not just a logo that you have. When you have a logo, you are branding. No. It's not just a logo. What really branding is that how clients describe you to others. Now, when you say what is Flowdiary, even now when I arrived here after Madam finished introducing me that what we do on Flowdiary, I can see someone here commented that welcome my CEO. So he knows that what Flowdiary does, maybe he's a student of Flowdiary, what Flowdiary does, what we do, what differentiates us with others. It's our story, it's our branding, right? We have different logo design, we have different branding colors, our designers are very professional in doing this task, and we are doing exactly the same thing that no one else is doing. You may be serious about these things, like what we are doing is very unique. It's very unique that no one else is doing it. Right? So this is our branding. People describe us today, say that it is a, let's say in Hausa, very simple, they say makarantar yanar gizo ce, and truly we are makarantar yanar gizo. So there's no need to, when I'm marketing the product, there's no way to be describing that I am an AI powered startup, this kind of stuff like startup. Many people, since we are focusing in African languages, they don't understand this big grammars. They don't understand these technical jargons like startup, like AI, like we build models. No. They don't understand this. What they understand is that you need to focus on describing to them in a very simple ways. So we say makarantar yanar gizo ce wacce take horar da computer skills da harshen Hausa don ta taimaka matasa don su dogara da kai. And this is very simple. It's an e-learning platform that helps the young people to learn computer skills for self-reliance. So we do only three things. It's an e-learning.
So we can't hear you.
Computer skills. In African languages, with the aim of self-reliance. When marketing their stock. So how do you describe, how do you make products to be very easily to be understood, to be easily to be described by other people? Our students understand our business, understand what we do. The second thing is that the feeling people get when they see your work. What are the feelings that people get when they see your work? Let me tell you, when people see Flowdiary, or when people just see our logo, Flowdiary logo, what comes to their mind is that computer skills. Computer skills first come to their mind. Even though early in the morning today we announced to the world that we are not just focusing on teaching computer skills alone. We have now expanded our platform to accept other courses in the different fields such as science, business, arts, marketing, and others. So now, if you teach physics, you can come and upload it on Flowdiary. You can come and teach mathematics. You can come and teach philosophy. You can come and teach social science or other fields on our platform, right? Teach it in Hausa, in Igbo, in Yoruba, in Pidgin, and even in Swahili if you have this right audience. So now we'll advertise your product. We'll help you advertise your courses to reach wider audience. And now we have trained over 40,000 young people in the northern part of the country and some other African countries such as Niger Republic, Ghana, Chad, Cameroon, and other Hausa-speaking regions. So now the feeling that people get is that computer skills, learning computer skills. The second is that they get the feeling after learning computer skills, they get the feeling of self-reliance. When they see Flowdiary, they talk about self-reliance. That if I learn this thing, I can rely on my own. If I learn computer skills, if I learn mobile app development, if I learn cybersecurity, if I learn machine learning, if I learn this thing, I can become a self-reliant. I can become independent, and I can rely on my own. So these are the kind of feelings that people feel when they see even our logo, or when I talk about Flowdiary. Even now, if I go to Facebook, I just post like Flowdiary. Then these are the feelings that will come to their minds. Then this third thing is that your consistency in quality and communication. How you communicate with people? How consistent are you in posting your products? Let me tell you one secret is that if you don't post your products, no one will know what you do. And if no one else don't know what you do, they will start searching of the people that do the same kind of stuff that you do. For instance, now you are a graphic designer. As a graphic designer, you need to be posting the samples of what you do. So now, if you don't do that, another graphic designer will do that. Now, the first thing that customer does, I will talk about it in the next page. Let's say, in the next page, awareness. So now, if you don't talk about the thing that you do, if you're not consistent about your products, people will not be buying from you. Yeah, not this thing. Why? Because of the next thing that we'll talk about here is awareness and interest. So people will be interested in your product if you talk about it consistently. They will just say you are confident about your product, you are confident about what you do, you are consistent about what you do, and you will deliver the task. Right now, you are looking for a graphic designer to design a perfect flyer or a logo for your business. Now, the first thing that you will be looking for in your brain, let's say the first thing that you'll be thinking about in your brain is that who is the perfect graphic designer that will do the things for you. Then you will start recalling the people that post their sample of designs on Facebook or in your WhatsApp status or WhatsApp group or wherever it is on social media. Then, if, for instance, now Malam Yasin, the UI UX designer of Flowdiary, okay, if Malam Yasin comes to your mind, then you will get the tax to Malam Yasin. And this is how it works. But imagine Malam Yasin doesn't post his stuff regularly. You will not remember Malam Yasin. And you will remember that the people that post their products. So the kind of things you post, the kind of stories you give, plays a very important role in remembering your branding and remembering the kind of business you do, and even in describing the kind of business you do to other people. Then lastly, your profile photo, your name, and your first impression. What is your name? Flowdiary. Then Flowdiary comes to people's mind. The people don't forget Flowdiary, even though whenever they talk about Flowdiary and they make a mistake in writing their name or calling the name. The first thing that I do is to correct them that it is not it is not Florida. So Florida is the name of the state in the US. So it is not Florida. It is not Flowdiary, separately and dairy separately. No, it is combined Flowdiary, or you call it Flowdiary.ai. So the dairy is not the dairy for milk. It is dairy for the story of life. You see, Flowdiary, the book of your life, the kind of stuff you do. I was born in this team, and this is what I do. On 1st May of this thing, or 1st May of the last year, I went to this stuff. Dairy is the book of your life that you write about what you do, the kind of challenges you face. You get me the story of your life. Then what is flow? The flowing of opportunities. When I describe to people will say, what is the meaning of Flowdiary? And I tell them that flow is flowing, gudanarwa, gangarawa. Then dairy is book of life. What we are doing is that we are flowing opportunities to youth, to young people, to change their story, to change their lives. And this is what you do. I say, if you want to change your life, come to Flowdiary. Even now, I can see you. There is this function, programming function. If you know programming basics, you know JavaScript. So there's this thing in the wall of our office that says change your life. It is a programming function. I say, if you want to change your life, come to Flowdiary. Otherwise, keep searching. So you see, so it is the name, the profile picture. That's your profile picture and your logo and your first impression. And what people talk about are the real branding of yourself. Not say talk about just a logo, right? So here are quick branding wins that you need to get to know. Use a clear professional profile, professional logo.
Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Hi.
I'm sorry, Musa Wakametero. Can you up your video, please?
Hello, Musa Abubakar.
Musa, can you up your video, please?
Please kindly disable your mic and video. Thank you.
Okay. So can I continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, what I'm saying, use a clear professional profile picture or a logo. Use a clear logo. Don't use a difficult logo. At times, Malam Yasin used to tell me that when he was referring to design a logo for people now, let's say a tea seller will ask him to design let's say, hey, graphic designer, design a logo for me. Show that in the logo. Show that this is the kind of customers I have. Show this color shy. Show this tea. Show my rumpar shy. Show this thing in a single logo. Huh? Yeah, show people sitting while they are sipping tea. Malam, no, this is not how it works. Just allow a graphic designer. If you believe a graphic designer is professional, your graphic designer is professional, please allow him. Just talk to him that I need a logo for my tea selling business, and he will do the thing for you. So don't say he will design. Look at the world's most famous companies. Look at their logo. The simplicity plays a very important role. Look at the logo of Apple, please. Look at the logo of Google. Look at the logo of Facebook. Just F. Look at the logo of look at the logo of X. That's X company of Elon Musk. Look at the logo of Twitter. The world's famous companies don't use difficult logos. Don't use rubbish logos. I'm sorry. So your logo should be very simple to understand. But I don't know, and I don't understand why people will be using difficult logos, logos which seem to be difficult to be understood. So you need to be using simple logos. And even in Flowdiary, our logo is not that difficult, right? It is just capital F. Then write a bio that says what you do and for who. People sometimes say their business is for everyone. There is this business guru that I can remember. He says your business shouldn't be for everyone. You must have an audience. For instance, now Flowdiary is not for everyone. Flowdiary is meant to be for, if I say everyone, can someone from China or from Japan come to Flowdiary and learn computer skills just because maybe it's my fan on Twitter, or it's just a random guy I met on LinkedIn? No, they may not. So Flowdiary isn't for everyone. Flowdiary has its target audience. So your business may have your target audience, right? If you are selling tea, you have your target audience. If you are selling mobile phone, you have your target audience. If you are selling computers, you have your target audience. If you are selling furniture, you have your target audience. So now, for who your business is for, and write about your bio, what you do. Don't say we are distinct. Some people write bios that are too difficult to be understood even by laymen. And business is not meant to be difficult to be understood by laymen. No, this is not an academia. So it is not meant to be. You are not meant to be using jargons, academic jargons, or difficult words or big grammars. No, it's not. It's business. I talk to this guy. I say, imagine now you are advertising your product to people in Kweli. How do you market to them? How do you market your product or your stock to them? Don't use big grammars. Don't say you use AI. Don't say no. Talk to them in a very simple way. Simplicity matters in this case. So when we talk about Flowdiary, we say makarantar yanar gizo ce, very simple. And makaranta, yes, it's a school, but this is makarantar yanar gizo. It's an e-learning platform. That's very simple thing to be understood. And even if they seem to not to understand e-learning, I talk to them that makarantar yanar gizo. And makaranta, yes. And yanar gizo, yes. So makarantar yanar gizo ce, zaka je ka koyi computer skills. Da wani yare na da harshen Hausa, very simple. Zaka koya kuma a video ake koya maka. That's very simple. So now, and the next thing is use your name consistently across platforms. Use your name consistently across many platforms. Now, I have many email addresses. I was introduced in this program as Muhammad Auwal Ahmad. So there's no need for me to introduce myself as Mohiddin, even though it is my nick. I have an email address which displays name is Mohiddin. So there is no need to display myself as Mohiddin here. Before even knowing that Mohiddin is my nickname, and I'm globally known as Mohiddin on social media platform. So I use the name Muhammad Auwal. Even the name you are seeing now, I'm presenting. It shows that Muhammad Auwal is presenting. It didn't say Mohiddin is presenting because you may be confused. So who is Mohiddin and who is Muhammad Auwal? I use the name consistently because I know I was introduced in this program as Muhammad Auwal Ahmad, and Muhammad Auwal is not that far different from Muhammad Auwal Ahmad, right? So use your name consistently, and even not your name, your business name, your brand name, right? So wherever you go, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere, TikTok, wherever you go, you see Flowdiary. The name Flowdiary is consistent. Our official name, our registered business name, official name, we registered our CS with Flowdiary Digital Learning. That is how it was, Flowdiary Digital Learning. But our common name, our brand name is what? Flowdiary. And lastly, ask every client for a short testimonial. Ask your client for a review. And if your products, I'm very excited about your product. Then share the reviews. Share the post. Ask the customer to share a review. Post the review on social media that this client is very happy to use your stuff. So this is how the kind of things work, right? And then how to price your skills without understanding. That's how you have a skill, exceptional skill. You have a business. Your products are very valuable. Your products are very great. So now, how do you price them? These are one of the things also that it gets people confused when pricing their products. How do you do that? The first strategy is price for value, not time. You're gonna price your products for value, not time. Dan Lok, one of the most important people in businesses, he wrote this book that I will recommend you to learn, I could recommend you to read. As I'm sitting right here in the Flowdiary office, I can see it because I have the hard copy. It is called Unlock It. Unlock It. Unlock It. You know, you are unlocking things. So he said, unlock it. Search for his name on the internet, Dan Lok. Let me spell it Dan, then space LOK, Dan Lok. So he's living now in the United States. I can call him that just American. Since I may not know that let me just don't talk about his citizenship. So now he's wrote this book called Unlock It. When you read it, you will get a lot of business experience, a lot of business strategies there. We are talking about pricing for value time. He talks about that you are not meant to. People don't mind the time, the efforts that you have gone through, the time that you took to deliver a task. They don't care about it. They care about the value, how the things benefit them. So now, if you ask a web designer, a graphic designer to design a logo for you, you may not know the time that they took. A graphic designer now will be thinking about how to come up with a unique logo for your business without copying someone. Your logo will be unique, will be special, will be professional, will be great, will be this, will be this. So they will spend days thinking about how to come up with an idea that will get your logo unique, that will get the work done in a very professional way. They will take time thinking about this thing. They will take time designing this thing. They will take time deleting this thing. Deleting this design, coming up with another design. You don't know how it will take, amount of time it will take them. You don't know how the amount of efforts it will take them. But you are just looking at the end of the time result. You are just looking at the result. And himself, the graphic designer, is looking for what? The efforts, the time he has gone through, what he has gone through, the difficulties he had gone through to deliver this stack. But when it comes to pricing, he's not looking for distance. He's looking for value. He's just pricing for value. Now, what we are saying is that don't just think that how long this take you to get it done. Think about what problem does this solve for your client. A good logo can save a business months of confusion. I can remember last year, a company here in Kano was that quote for copying some Indian company, right? Was it an Indian company? It was an Indian company. Huh? Yeah, a tea company was. They copied the logo or the branding, the branding color of another company, thinking to replace or to mimic them. Now, yeah, ZMY, I can't remember. So it is a profession, it is a popular company, but it was just to cut for this thing. So you may not be doing this thing for easy tax, right? I hope you get me. Now, had it been a professional logo designer designed a very perfect logo for them, they wouldn't be engaged in this kind of activities. They wouldn't be dragged to court for this thing. So price for value, not for the time you spend. And the second thing is that know your minimum. Calculate what you need monthly. Divide by how many clients you can serve. That's your flow, right? Then never go below it. It's what devalues your skill and your time. Know your minimum. Know that if I value this thing if I value this thing in naira or in dollar or in this, maybe I may not get the right thing I want. It may undermine you. So know your minimum. Know what to do. Know that these are not the kind of stuff that you are willing to go for. Lastly, use packages, not wholly. It is almost the same thing that I talk about time. Don't price for time. Don't say this thing I took about 1 hour or to deliver this thing. You may take an hour designing a logo, but it may not be professional, right? But you may take 5 hours designing a logo and it may be professional. I'm talking about logo because professional graphic you have many graphic designers, which many young new graphic designers are claiming that AI is taking over their job. One, and the second is that there are many. The market is so competitive. No, it is competitive for maybe graphic designers, but it is not competitive for professional designers. I can see many professional designers that I'm working with now. Yeah, you get a lot of jobs. They get a lot of tasks, get a lot of projects, right? So now offer three clear packages when it comes to packages now. For instance, let's say basic, standard, and premium. This make it easy for your clients to choose and protect you from scope skill. There is this thing that let me say, Kai, I forgot this name. I forgot this strategy. In pricing strategy, there is this thing that don't price your product and just say this is how I design a logo. For instance, now Flowdiary offers you a project to design a logo for our upcoming project or something like that. So now, if you say you have a fixed price for your logo, let's say 10,000 naira, then we give you 10,000 naira, but the logo may not be professional. And the next thing is that Dangote Group, Dangote offers you also a tax to design a logo for their business, for their next company they are building. So now, are you going to say you are going to charge 10,000 naira because you are Trasoti, because you are Malam? No. You are not going to charge the exact price you are going to charge me. You're not going to charge Dangote the same price you are going to charge me here, because we're going with packages. You are going with the personality of the brand. The personality, the brand, the popularity, or the kind of the stuff that the company will offer to you. You can market. I cannot, for instance, now I'm here, I'm lecturing this thing. I cannot pay 1 million naira for a logo. But if you tell Dangote that you are giving them a logo for 1 million naira, they will not give the task for you. They will not give the project for you. They will look for someone that charges higher, because they believe that spending 100,000 naira or 10,000 naira, as I said it earlier, 10,000 naira for designing a logo, that logo will not be professional. They believe that you are just copying someone, so you may not be the right guy to design the logo for them. So they will be looking for someone professional. They'll be looking for someone that registers his business, that packages his business very well to design a logo for them. And even if he does, someone who understands compliances and policies or the legal entities in this country. For now, you design a logo for them, and the logo exactly copies someone company. So now, if their company is dragged to court for copying a logo of another company, they have the right to drag you into court again, because you will be charged for copying a company. Hey, this guy, you design a logo for us, and the logo directly copies this social company. So they drag us to court, and now we are dragging you to court. It is a game to game. So it is between company and company. It is not between individual and company. Had it is individual, there's no way that they will drag you to court. There's no way that they will talk about compliance. There's no way that they will talk about legal entities for your business. I hope you get it. So now this helps you protect your scope from getting you confused for pricing your product. Use packages. Say in basic package, I charge this amount. In standard package, I charge this thing. I'm premium. And this is what each package holds. Then there's these 5 proven ways to get your paying clients. How to get your paying clients is direct outreach. If you have a skill in this competitive era, you can just use direct outreach. What direct outreach means is that you message 5 businesses every week. For instance, introduce your skill, what you do, offer a small free output or audit. I used to tell our students that there's no way that you can get a client for your cybersecurity or your graphic design business without designing sample for your business, designing sample flyers, sample logos, and post it on social media, and designing free flyers for some companies. Now we have this company there, you design a flyer for him. You try to copy the same branding for his company. Then you design a flyer for him. Then you get it for free for him. So this time, maybe he will consider giving you a project for designing his next flyers. Or someone, a business partner of his, will contact him and say, who designed this logo, this flyer for you? Then he will recommend you. Then now he holds you in high esteem that you designed this thing for him, not for money, not for looking for his money, not for this thing not for Maula, but you design it to help you support your business, to test your skills, to make sure that you are working in a real world project. So now, if you have a skill, you can use this direct outreach. And the second thing is referral system. Ask every happy client. Happy clients will help you get your other customers. Will help you get your paying clients. If your customer is happy, then he will recommend you. Imagine now I bought a lot of things from my friends. I recommend to them. I recommend many people to them, not because they are my friends, but because I enjoy their services. And the same way, I tried using the products or the expertise of my friends, and I didn't recommend them to anyone because I didn't enjoy. So this is how it works. Now the referral system works very well. Ask your clients that if they enjoy your using your services, then they will invite other people. In Lagos, as I was presenting Flowdiary on stage during Judges Nigeria that holds place in Lagos last year, I was asked by the judge that how confident are we that our student will be inviting others to engage our product. I told him confidently that our student used to invite other friends, other people to our platform to enjoy. Even last week, when Dr. Abdulrazak Sahel, our brand promoter, posted about our stuff on Facebook, many people, I can see there are many people that registered on the platform. They came to the platform. They came to the general group. They were posting. Had it been I know this, I could have engaged. I could have registered early. Oh, so they operate in northern part of the country, and these are the kind of stuff you teach. So they didn't know, but because they are willing, they learned in very simple way. They enjoyed our product. Then they are also inviting their friends, and I can't tell you the number of students that invited their friends, their family, their other colleagues into our platform. I can't tell you the exact number because I don't know. So they are also using the referral system. The referral system is very important. The next thing, the third is that local business group. As I talked about it earlier, post in social media groups, post in Facebook group, and post on WhatsApp groups. Please, first for a minute, let me talk about the strategies and the mistakes people make when opening a WhatsApp group. People just open a WhatsApp group and then add their friends to the group without their consent. Add their friends, and then they meet everyone. That's because only admins are allowed to post. Then they keep posting their stuff, their products. They keep posting their business. So this is very wrong, my friend. Stop doing it from this moment, please. The reason why I say it's very big mistake you are making is that, for instance, now you added me to your group without your consent. This is one of the things that I detest. Yes, I hate it. It comes from my mind that I hate inviting or I hate adding me to a certain WhatsApp group without my consent. It is very wrong. So if I feel it the same way, if I feel it this way, I'm 100% sure that many people, thousands of people, feel it the same way. And I hate them talking about it, that they hate being added to a WhatsApp group without their consent. So now the big mistake you make is that you added them to a WhatsApp group without their consent. And now immediately you add them, they start running away. They start leaving the group. So even if they leave the group, in their hearts they know that it is not the right place to be. So the kind of mistake you make first. The second mistake is you just start posting your business stuff without educating them, right? Without posting funny things, without posting any impactful content, without posting anything. You are just bombarding them with your stuff, with your business stuff, your product, this thing. If you need it, message me. If you need it, message me. And the worst mistake you are making is that you are not placing the price of your product. You are saying, I have this iPhone 17, and if you need to know the price, message me. My friend, you are making a very big mistake. Even on social media, you post it, you are making a very big mistake. Please stop it. The reason why I'm saying is that I personally, no matter how much I love the thing that I would like to buy, I will not message you to talk about it privately, to talk about the price privately. If you cannot say the price publicly, then I will not message you to know the price privately. No, because I will tell you that this thing, if you sell this thing to me in 100,000 naira, then you are taking it to someone and sell it 150 or even 50,000 naira. Yes, it happens. This is how they hide the price. So they have no reason to hide the product. You are selling you are selling products. You are not meant to hide the price of your product. And what I'm saying here is that post on social media groups, post on WhatsApp and Facebook groups, but don't bombard people with your product a lot. If you have a group, educate people, post funny stuffs, allow them to talk about the group sometimes time too, allow them to share their stuff too, allow them to talk, engage with people in the group, have live sessions, educate them, invite people to educate them, right? Invite people to have seminars or webinars, right? Webinars since it is online. Allow people to engage with them, right? Engage with your guys. Then this way they will trust you. They will hear about what people are saying about your product. They will hear about your. They will hear what the happy clients are saying about your product, and they will everything. So now they will get in touch with you. Then they will engage with you. Then they will buy your products and even invite people to buy from you. Then platform groups. If you have a skill, post it on Fiverr, post it on Upwork, post it on Workstation. There are many professional platforms, freelancing platforms that you are going to post your product. It works. Then your existing network. Tell 20 people what you do this week. Yeah, yes, 20 people. Just 20 people and tell them what to do. Today, early in the morning, I got a message from my friend telling me that this is what he does, and he talked about it. These are the stuff that the achievements he got in his business and his academic activities. So it was very important. I even insisted that I will post it on social media. He says, no, maybe I'll leave it sometime later. So I'm now aware of what he does, and maybe if I like, I will talk about it later. This is a customer journey that I say I will talk about it later. And what happens? What comes to the mind of your prospect customer when he sees your product? What happens if a guy wants to buy your stuff on the internet? Or what happens? Or what you're gonna start with in the first place? Let's take these 5 stages clearly. Let's start with awareness. Awareness is the first thing that you will start with. If you want people to get in touch with your business, you start getting them awareness. And this is why you hear people saying, "Yanzu dai awareness muke." So they are in the awareness stage. You know, they are telling people what they do, how does their product looks like. Now, Elon Musk or Facebook or Mark Zuckerberg don't need to go to an event and then reintroduce themselves and reintroduce their brand. No, they will not be saying, "I am Facebook. I'm the owner of Facebook, and Facebook is a social media platform that does this thing." No. They don't need to, because they have crossed the level. They have passed the level of awareness. Everyone knows what they do. Dangote don't need to go to an event to talk about, "I am Dangote, and Dangote Group does this, Dangote Cement does this." No. You don't. Even Dangote Refinery, in the case of awareness, they marketed everything, and everyone got to know what they do. So the first,
Turn on the camera, please.
so the first thing that you will get to do is the awareness stage. Get people to know what you do. The second thing is interest. People should declare their interest in what you do. There is this law in marketing that says people will not buy your products until they see the advert 7 times. 7 times. Imagine 7 times. So now you advertise you have a business that sells computers. You are selling computers, and you advertise your product for the first time. No one buys. Then you give up. Who will do that again? Your competitor will just come and keep posting and keep advertising and keep marketing until there is the level of loyalty, which is the last step. So now people will not buy your products in the first place. People, I'm 100% sure, believe me, people will not buy your products if they are selling it for the first time. They must see it several times. And even if they do, it is very, very, let's say the percentage is very, very low. I will not say 100% of people will not, because I don't know 100% of people. But I'm 100% sure that many people, a higher percentage, will not buy your product in the first time they say they are selling the advert. They will buy your product only if they see it again and again, over and over again. So this is comes in that they will buy your product if they see the advert at least 7 times. So try to advertise, keep advertising, and then in this stage of interest, in this stage of awareness, you are stage of awareness, then interest, awareness and interest of advertising a product many times. So now, if they see, then they will put it in their mind that if they are interested in the products, for the first time now you look in your social media account, for instance Facebook, then you saw an advert of your guy selling a computer or selling a mobile phone. For the first time, you may not be interested in the product until you see it over and over again. Then you may have an interest in the product. So when you have an interest in the product, then you will start look for who is the seller, how many people trusted him, what people are saying about him. Then you will engage, you will launch yourself in the research phase. That is the mind of the customer. The customers will start researching that whether they will trust you, whether they will buy product from you or not. Yes, I saw you selling computers on the internet. So now I have crossed the mind of the stage of awareness. I have now told myself that I have an interest in the product. But who are you? Will I buy your product? And if I buy your product, are you not going to scam me? Are you not a scammer like that? So I must have a trust in you before I buy your product. And this is exactly what I tell my student, that people must trust you before they buy your product. Even if they trust you, they have something in their mind that you are going to deliver the product or not. There's this guy, I won't call his name, in Kano, that is very popular on the on social media. Many Kannywood actors have publicized the guy. So he's selling stuff. And time to time, we'll be hearing people giving him bad reviews, negative reviews, saying that he scammed these people, he scammed my friend, he scammed me. Very wrong. So now, will we buy product from this guy that you are hearing many people complaining that they scam them? No, we won't. So you will need to have trust in this team. So as a business owner, to make people trust you, what you're gonna do is to share reviews of the happy client you are having. And the happy client will not be 100% your friends or your family. Will be people far away from you. If people far away from you, go to your stops, enjoy your stops, and post the reviews. Then you are sharing reviews to people. Then other people will be interested in your product and buy. And they will trust you. That's the first step. That reviews, and you are consistent about your product. I have talked about this thing earlier when I started this lecture, that you must be very consistent in your business. So getting consistent in your business will help people believe that you are confident in your business and they must buy from you, and you are not going to run away from this business. Because this guy I know, many people know many people that you start a business and after 2 days, then you shut down the business and run away with people's money. And this is the strategy that this guy uses. That he opens a video platform. Then when people fund their wallet, he has, let's say, millions of funds on people's wallet. Then he will shut down the business and run away with their money, which is very wrong. So now people need to trust you that you will not run away with their money. They know you, they know your face, they know your pictures, they know your videos, they know the people you are intimate with. They have seen you with many people that they have maybe trusted. They have seen you in many events. They have seen your videos. They have seen your stuff. They know where you live, what you do behind the scene. These are the kind of things that people will help you build trust. And don't ever take this thing on serious. Reviews, customer reviews. Don't ever. Whether it is negative reviews or it is positive reviews. If it is positive reviews, post it to encourage other people to buy from you. If it is negative reviews, try to refine your product. Right? Try to refine your product, reform your product, and that thing that you are blamed, that you are accused of, please try to correct it. Try to not to do it again, and if possible, try to refund to that guy that having a bad review. Then purchase. If people trust you, then they will purchase from you. Yes. What I'm saying is that people need to know what you do. That is the awareness stage. People should have interest in the product you are selling. Then people should trust you before they purchase your product. And if they purchase, then they pay for your service, they pay for your products, then you get your customers. And lastly, if they pay for your product, they enjoy your products, then they become loyal to you, they become raving fans. This is what Ladanglo calls raving fans. They wave at you, they help you market your products, they even invite other people. So now imagine you are hearing me now. Will you buy product? Will you buy stock from someone that, let's say, you trust him, he's your friend, you bought product from him, he's a good guy, you bought from him, but you didn't enjoy the stuff. Will you invite other friends to buy from him again? No, you won't. You won't engage with him with his product again. You won't buy again from him again, and you will not invite other guys to buy from him again because you didn't enjoy the product. But imagine now you buy the product, you buy the product, you take risk of buying it, yeah, you take risk of buying the product, and now you enjoy the product. You invite other guys to buy from him. I say confidently that I bought this computer from my friends. I bought this mobile phone from this thing. I bought this thing because I enjoy, and I give them positive review, and I invite other people to buy from them. So this is how the customer journey should be. Please put this in your head that people will not buy from you and start sharing your stock, no matter how much they support you. Even if you are brothers, if they are not benefiting from your business, okay, if they are not benefiting from your business, they want against this thing. They will not just buy stuff from you and then become loyal to you. No, they must enjoy the stuff. And if they are strangers, they must know your product. That is the awareness stage. They must have interest in your products. And what I'm talking about in all these stages is now in the marketing stage. Please try to market your product in a very strategic way. Then the strategy, the interest, your clients will not share your product if they did not enjoy your product. And how do they enjoy your product? Your product must be professional. Your product must be great, and your product must have quality. Like, right? If you are selling mobile phone, don't sell not example of mobile phone. If you are selling, let's say, kayan makulashe na mata, I don't know how they call it. And yes, kayan mata na wanda suke sayarwa a Instagram, daga an ce kayan daɗi da yake cikin kakan daɗi ne su wai. So if you are selling this kind of stuff, even if you are selling awara, make sure it is professional. Make sure people enjoy it. If they don't enjoy it, they will not buy from you. So don't say people will buy from you if your products are not great and still continue buying from you, or even invite people. Then if people buy from you and they enjoy your product, how do you retain them? How do you retain customers? The 3 rules of retention are: firstly, deliver more than expected. You are meant to deliver more than expected. If I'm expecting that I will buy this thing as a normal guy, I have this thing. I have. For instance, now there's this girl that says awara on Instagram. Then I will buy her awara, expecting that her awara is the same as the one I used to buy. But fortunately and excellently, the promise was like, it was unexpected to me. Let's say it was professional. I was trying to say it was excellent. So the awara was not as I was expecting. It was professional. I was expecting it to be the same kind of awara I used to buy. So let me just buy from this girl. But at the end of the day, it turned out to be that it was professional. It was great. It was delicious. It was this, right? So now, on the promise, but over deliver. Tell people that your products are professional. But when they buy your product, let them experience that it is over professional. It is excellent, right? People used to enroll to many courses on Flowdiary and now come to me personally and be thanking me. Even the course is not mine. I say, please, thank you again for founding Flowdiary. I expected this. I've never expected this thing, and this is what you do. I've never expected that I will learn this thing in a short period of time. I've never expected that you will get this thing for me. I get mentorship. I get even job. You do this thing. So we do this thing. Some kind of things that we do. We don't even post it online. Many people are enjoying our services, and we post it during our awareness stage. Even now, sometimes we are posting it, but there is no that's deeply needed to be posting because our students are now advertising for us because they enjoy our services. So now you are to deliver more than expected. If you deliver more than expected, you will retain your customers. Then secondly, stay in touch. Check in 2 weeks after a project. Check to them. Check on your customers. Don't say your customer buy this stuff and then you are going to look for another customer again. You're not going to check on this guy. No, check on your current customers. What do they need? How they enjoy your product? Will you buy again? How many friends of yours have you invited to our platform? I hope you enjoy our services. When are you buying this thing again? When are you inviting your friends to buy from us? Now, you buy aura from me, and I'm asking you, when are you buying aura again from me? This is how you stay in touch. And this is how sometimes people used to open WhatsApp group for them. You used to save their phone numbers to be seen in their status, to be getting in touch with them. So get in touch with your customers, and this is how you're going to retain them. And the last thing here is ask for referrals and reviews. Ask for people. This is what I'm saying, Eli. Ask for your current clients to invite their friends, invite their families, invite their colleagues to your product. For instance, now there are many people that I have not seen. We just met online, and we are now getting in touch on WhatsApp. I have their phone numbers. They have mine too. We used to see the status of each other. So now, when the need of his skill or his product is needed, the first people that comes to my mind are these guys. That I'm getting in touch with this guy, and we have now become friends, even just from being his customer, just from being a stranger, just a customer from social network, from Facebook, and now we are getting in touch. We are getting in touch on WhatsApp. So now I'm even inviting people to buy his stock, to get in touch with his product. So now, don't wait. Ask directly. Will you mind leaving me a short review for your product, right? So ask for referrals, ask for reviews like that. The mistakes that kill businesses before they start. What are the mistakes? To rush here, waiting to be 100% ready. That's 100% perfect. Don't look for perfection, please. Start 70%. Start at 70%. Refine as you go. Yes. But when you just get some stuff done, just get started. The things will follow. Dangote didn't start as the richest people in the richest person in Africa, but now he's the richest person. His refinery is the first in Africa, right? So his company is the biggest one, is among the biggest one in Nigeria, and one of the biggest in Africa. He didn't start it when he was fully ready. He just started when he was, let's say, some kind of a higher percentage ready. So pricing too cheap. Don't price your product too cheap. People underrate your stuff. People underrate your skill if you price too cheap. I say price based on value. The value you are driven, right? Low price signals low quality to clients. So now, the mistake, I say, the fix is that low price signals low quality to clients. People, for instance, now the example I gave you earlier about Dangote designing a logo for his business, for his next business, I say don't price Dangote the same way you are pricing me. You are pricing me 10K, you are pricing me 100K for a logo now, but you are not going to charge Dangote for 100K naira for a logo design, or 10,000 naira, or even 20,000 naira. No, you are going to charge higher because you are going to deliver. Even me, you are going to deliver a professional work to me, but it depends on the package, right? So low price, people undermine your products. Thirdly, no online presence at all. This is what we are talking about, social media business. So if you hide yourself, no one will know what you do. No one will trust you. No one will buy from you. The fix is one active profile beats 5 inactive ones. You have everyone has a social media platform profile. Then be using it to be advertising your stuff. Only rely on one client. Don't rely on one client. Build a pipeline. Always be appearing. Just like what we talk about here, is that ask your current customers to be advertising your stuff, to be inviting other clients to be giving you reviews. Then ignoring client communication. Don't ignore client communication. Respond fast. Silence loses business. If your customer message you, please try to respond in time and give them attention. Hear from them. If they complain, try to fix their complaint. The most important task as a business owner is to overcome the complaints, the challenges, and the challenges and the complaints of your clients. You are going to deliver the best product for your client. So the most important, the hardest things you are going to handle is fixing problems, overcoming challenges. No follow-up after delivery. If you deliver a successful product, you are to follow up, to hear from them, to give you review, then to build connection with them. From zero to first customer, the setup, what you're gonna do. For instance, now we have a young graphic designer named Nafi who lives in Kashmir. He's our student of Flowdiary. He's one of the finest students that I'm very proud of Flowdiary, because this guy started as a joke. Yeah, allow me to say, he started learning graphic design as a joke. When we were charging just 1,800 naira to learn a graphic design of Flowdiary. When we were charging just 1,800 naira, imagine 1,800 naira to learn a graphic design of Flowdiary. Then he has been seeing our platforms, our activities, our products on social media. Then he decided to take a try. He enrolled to graphic design course of Flowdiary. When it was sold at 1,800 naira, then in a short period of time, within a 2 or 3 months, he completed the course. Then he was asking me for reviews. I was giving him, I myself as the CEO, I was giving him projects, tests to build this thing for me, to design this thing for me, to do this thing for me. I was not using them. It was just, let's call them assignment. So I was just giving him the idea of some samples of jobs or of tasks you're going to do. So now he was posting this kind of stuff on social media, and this is how the action comes in. He updated his WhatsApp status with at least 3 samples every day for 2 weeks. He posts his samples on social media, preferably Facebook, and his friends saw his logos, saw the kind of flyers he designed. Then this is the result. They saw the kind of activities he does. You didn't know that, oh, Nafi can design this thing. Nafi can design this. Nafi is now a graphic designer. Please, Nafi will do this flyer for me. I will post it on my social status. Then he does, and he ends. Then some of the times he used to ask me how to price his products, and I told him. Then the last thing is his skill did not change. His visibility and boldness changed. From having no skill to learning a skill, to taking an action, to seeing the results and learning a lesson. Then remember these 5 steps. These 5 steps, please. Your first customer is closer than you think. Just start with your network. Start with your network. Market to them. Your friends, your colleagues, your family, everyone. Market to them. Your network on social media. Don't say, I didn't know everyone in this group. Post them. Don't say you don't have followers. They will come. Post educational stuff. Post impactful content. Post the things that you know that they are very important for you on social media. Then build your portfolio. And the second thing is consistency on one social media platform beats inactivity on 5. If you are not active on 5 social media, there's no need, for instance, now there's no need to be advertising. If you are not, you are a business owner, for instance, so even though LinkedIn is for professionals, so now I will not recommend you to start with LinkedIn. But if you are learning a skill, then go for LinkedIn. But if you are focused, if you are selling a product in this northern part of the country, focus on Facebook, focus on Instagram, then focus on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok for videos, Facebook, Instagram. Then lastly, everyone uses WhatsApp. Then focus on WhatsApp too. So, but what we are saying here is that if you are consistent on one platform, it is better than it is better than having an account on multiple social media that you are inactive on. Then thirdly, price for value, not desperation. Price for value. I've talked about pricing. 4. Branding is how you show up every day, not just a logo. You have a logo. You don't have a brand yet. I'll talk about branding. 5. Retention is cheaper than acquisition. Retention is much more cheaper than acquisition. To acquire a customer, you have to spend. You have to work for it. You have to spend a lot. Spend money, spend time, do a lot of effort, do this and stuff. But when it comes to retention, since this guy has bought from you, he has trusted you, he has bought from you, he has given you a review. But now to retain him is not as difficult as to acquire. You get me? So retention is much more cheaper than acquisition. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk in this program, and I'm happy to talk about this topic, which is marketing growth, customer acquisition, and marketing, and getting your first customer and everything like that. So I will be open to hear questions and answer as I can. Thank you. So, but from my own side, please, I would like to say, if you have questions, just write them in the message section. Then I will read and answer, please, because I can't be this network issues. This one is having network issue. This one is coming. This kind of stuff, please. So if you have a question, please write it down. Then I will try to read it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for this impactful session. We are very grateful, and I believe the participant has benefited a lot from this session. and we are able to see some mistakes that we often make when advertising our product or when pricing or positioning ourselves. I hope we all apply what we've learned from now on. So we are moving to the question and answer session as he said. If you have any question, drop it in the in-call message, drop it in the chat box. So we are going to be reading one after the other. But before then, let's start with those that raised their hands. So kindly mute your mic, please. When it is your turn, I will talk to you and you unmute. So we are starting with Mr. Musa Wada. Kindly unmute and ask your question in 30 seconds. Mr. Musa Wada, if you are together with us, you can unmute your mic now. Mr. Musa Wada, are you there? Okay, so we are moving to the second person, Mr. Khalid Abubakar Bello.
Okay. I think Khalid has dropped a message in the section. He said, "Sir, for a
Okay.
skilled youth in northern Nigeria who has no customers yet, what is the first practical step you recommend they take to get their first paying customer?" So, for a skilled youth in northern Nigeria, you have said who has no customers. I think I talk about this thing in getting your first customer. I talk about this thing. Like getting your first customer depends on posting for your network. Your first customer come from the unestated place that the network closer than they may very closer than you think. They are on your social media platform. They are your friends on social media. They are your friends, your colleagues, your family, the people that may recommend your product and others like that. So to as a skill to youth in Nigeria, as put it, let's say I will take myself an instance. I'm a skilled youth in Northern Nigeria and I have no paying customer. No one knows what I do. No one knows my skill. No one knows. So now the first thing I will do is that I will open social media, even if I don't social media account. I will open Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, and then TikTok. I will be using these platforms. The WhatsApp, then I will be having numbers of my family and friends. This is where it comes. Then on Facebook, I will start educating people. I will start posting on community groups. I will start posting on community groups, educating them, sharing funny stuff, and then using the opportunity to advertising your business time to time, not every day. So now, then, if I build a portfolio for my own sake, then people will get to know me that I am so person. This is what I do. This is how I advertise. This is how I educate them. This is how. Then as time goes on, then you will open a WhatsApp group. You say for getting in touch with me directly or getting my impactful stuff, join my WhatsApp group. If you have a WhatsApp group, then you continue sharing the kind of education stuff, that kind of impactful content that you have been sharing to them on Facebook. Then use the same platform, engage with them on WhatsApp. Then use the opportunity to continue advertising your business. If you have 1,000 people on your WhatsApp group, your voice matters. Your voice influences influences everyone. You get me? Because you are the real owner. You are the influencer that drag them to the WhatsApp group, right? So post on these things, then start exploring other platforms. And the next question I can see I carried. I'm sorry for taking time. I didn't even know. Sally Sugarama is asking, sir, if I don't have a brand or say logo, and I see some logo the same with my product, can I edit the logo and use it? No. Sally Sugarama, I'm sorry. You can't. You cannot use the logo of someone to claim it is to edit and claim it is yours. I'm sorry, you are going against the policies, the legal issues of the business world, not just our country. So it is not right to copy the logo of someone or to edit the logo of someone. If you don't have a brand or you don't have a logo, as you said, hire a logo designer to do it for you, and make sure the logo designer is professional and delivers a good job to you. Make sure that the logo designer doesn't copy the logo of someone. And if you want to know, please take the logo. If it does a logo for you, take the logo and post it on Google Pictures. Google has pictures. Then you will see the kind of logo that looks the same as yours. Ibrahim Sanusi is asking, thank you very much for this interview session. What is the best way to reach an international standard in branding of a particular product? Reaching Ibrahim Sanusi, like you look at it, okay. So reaching international standards depends on how you present your brand, how you talk about your brand, the kind of audience you are building for your brand, the kind of audience you define for your brand, right? So now, as I'm saying here, is now I give an example saying that if a person from China or Japan being a fan of X or someone I randomly met on a LinkedIn, I want him to be a client of mine, then I will not be advertising Flowdiary to him. I will not be saying Flowdiary is an e-learning platform that teaches computer skills in house. No, I won't be saying this thing. What I'm going to say is that I'm going to present Flowdiary as an international brand. You get me? So I'm going to present Flowdiary as a brand that does kind of things that they may need. So if you are talking about business, talking about your reaching an international standard, it depends on how you put it, the standard. Firstly, I will give it in 3 easy steps. Firstly, on your social media platform, search for your audience. Search for your audience and deliver the text to it. Tell them that they have the problem and the solution. For instance, now we have so many startups apart from Flowdiary. You have so many apps. One of my app here is that I have an AI app that solves a particular problem, not for Nigerians, not for people in the northern part of the country, but for people in Europe. Yes, this my startup works. This my app works. It's just an app. I have never posted it on social media. No one has ever known that I have this one, except the people that I surround with, including my cycle, except the people that I work with in Florida here. They know about this product, and I know them too. They have this kind of stuff. We have these apps, so we post it online. In the case of marketing, we use this thing. We use Google marketing, Google services. You saw Google search engine, Google Ads, to advertise our products because we can afford it. So now we are targeting them, and I know that 100% that I'm living here in the northern part of the country. My 100% audience, let's say my 100% one show, 99.9% of my audience are northern part from the north. So if my audience are from the north, how do you think I will advertise to them? I will market the thing to the product to them that are not meant to solve the problems of the northern part of the country. The products are meant to solve the problems that people are facing in Europe and America. So now I say that, yes, I can create this thing to solve the problems that people are facing in those continents. So I built the products. I did it. I learned it. It was working from last year. It started working last year, and now it is working, and I'm getting my customers. So they are Europeans. They are not really northern part of the country. This is how I get international standard. And now I'm talking about building audience. Now you know the right people you are building for. The second thing is that talk about the audience you are building for. Since I know my audience are from the north, so I write in Hausa on Facebook. I have been writing for long. I write on science, on tech, even on astronomy. Yes, I write on businesses. I write on business. So I'm attracting the attention because I'm building my portfolio. I'm building my audience. My audience know that I did this, and then they believe that I can deliver this task to them. So if I know, they know that I'm a computer science guy. I studied computer science even before graduation. I've been building this. I have been writing for over 10 years. I've been in the tech industry for about 15 years ago. So now they believe that I can do the things for them. And I keep writing, I keep educating them. I keep telling them that they have the problem and I have the solution. Then the third thing is that make sure that you deliver the tasks and make sure that you share reviews. If you have the problem, if you solve the problem of this guy, then he enjoys your product, then you share the stuff on social media, you are getting an international standard because this guy from Europe enjoy your product, then you post it. Then many people from Europe or many people from your country knows that your product is great because it is an international standard. Thank you. And the next one is, let me read the questions again. If there are more questions.
Next person is Khalid Abubakar Bello, right?
Okay, Khalid Abubakar Bello asks that it's currently raining heavily here, so I have written my questions. For a skilled youth in northern Nigeria, I'm sorry, I have answered this question already. But if it is raining, since this session is being recorded, you can get the recording right after the session, since you say it is heavily raining in your area. Sir, what's of the use of AI to create a logo for my brand? Muhammad Osori, don't use AI to create a logo for your brand. AI is not a right tool now at the current moment to create a logo. I am an AI engineer. Yeah, I build models. I teach people how to build models. I know AI. I have been using AI for long, and I have been in the field of AI for long. I have been researching on AI since I've been in the world of AI, so researching on this field of machine learning, and I have even get a concept on machine learning since 2017. So I know what AI does and what it can do. But now don't use AI in this time to create a logo for your brand, please. Hire a professional graphic designer. If you like, I have some graphic designers on my platform. They are the students of Flowdiary. Ask any student of Flowdiary, since you are a student of Flowdiary, ask, please shout out on WhatsApp. No, not WhatsApp, Telegram group or our Facebook group. We have over 20,000 people on our Facebook group. So talk to them that you have a brand and you want a logo for your brand. Then many students will help to build for you and they will charge less. Since in the first place they are not charging for them, but then they are charging very, very cheap for you. What can you say about asking AI to design a logo? This is the same question that someone asked. Please hire a graphic designer. Don't use AI for designing a logo. At the moment now, I don't know later. And I believe it will be great later, but not now. Because there are so many things that you'll be considering in designing a logo or flyer for your brand. Sir, NG Khalid Abraham said, sir, it can sometimes be frustrating or discouraging for not getting customers in the first place. And can make some small business owners feel like quitting the business. What advice and strategic approaches will you recommend to such people? So let me start by saying, at the current moment, I'm not talking about international politics. I'm not downgrading people. And I will not start this speech by insulting people. But now, we know at the current moment, we are in the phase of ceasefire between Iran and the United States and Israel combined. So now they are having an issue. They started by saying they are going to focus on regime change in Iran. And they are going to install a preferred leader for them. The preferred leader, the people see, is the crown prince of Iran, Reza Pahlavi. So, so Reza Pahlavi is the crown prince, was the crown prince of Iran. Yeah. But now he's in exile. What I'm saying is that this is the preferable leader to lead Iran in the current moment when the regime change in Iran happens. That's the goal of US and Israel happens. But what you're gonna look at the current moment is that, I'm sorry to say, even Donald Trump himself, even Benjamin Netanyahu cannot overthrow the current regime in Iran and install themselves, let alone allowing someone called Reza to rule Iran at the current moment. So now, what I'm saying is that even though Reza knows clearly that he may not, in the current moment, rule Iran, but he didn't give up. He's still trying. So if Reza doesn't give up, who are you to give up? Why will you give up? We are not meant to give up, even on the batch of debt. Even if you are not getting your first customers, even if you are not getting your first clients, keep pushing. Do it the best way so that they will come. Use strategic approaches, as we said. What are the strategic approaches I say is that define your audience. These are the set of people that you are going to solve problem for. Then introduce yourself, build your portfolio, make people trust you. If you don't trust yourself, you trust yourself alone. Maybe your friends trust you, but strangers don't trust you. So make the strangers trust you. How? I gave the strategies early in this talk that post your stuff behind the scene, your pictures, your videos, where you live, where you stay. These are the kind of friends you have. For instance, now we are getting in touch with you. I only know you. I don't know your friends. I don't know the kind of people you interact with. I don't know where you live. I don't know everything about you. There are some things that I need to know about you, but I don't know. But then how can I trust you? There's no way I can trust you in this case. So now they are going to deliver these things. You are going to post these things online to make people trust you, to make people understand you, to make people believe your business, to make people encourage your business and buy from you, right? And there are so many strategies. Please, if you get the recorded version, then please try to listen to it. I explained some strategies that people will help people trust you. Let me see if there are so many other questions. In the case of, okay, this is the last question I'll answer.
Nuruddin Mukhtar says, I recently have a business name registered, but the business is not, okay, is the business is yet to kickstart. You have a registered business, but it's not started yet. What advice would you give me concerning the TIN registration number? TIN registration? Would I be charged for tax penalty for not starting the business at this later time? No, brother, you may not be charged. You may not be charged for penalty for tax because your business is started. But um, it's your tax depends on what you are getting, the amount of revenue you are getting, right? So your tax will not be as the same as what Dangote is paying. So you know the difference, right? So if you are not getting a revenue from your business, then you will not be charged for a penalty for not paying a tax. You are paying a tax. For instance, now you are getting zero revenue from your business. Then how much tax are you going to be charged? Zero tax, right? If you are getting 100,000 naira from your business, then calculate the percentage of the tax they are going to take. So, but what if you are getting zero naira from your business? You're not going to charge anything. I think, but ask people who. Thank you. I'm here for marketing. So, thank you, people, for listening to this wonderful session. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to share some of the impact, some of the impactful strategies that we are going to use in this session, that we are going to use in our business, that we are going to use to get our first clients, to get our to kickstart our business, to grow our business, and so many things like that. And as you know, as I introduce myself, I am Muhammad Auwal Ahmad, the CEO and founder of Flowdiary. If you like to learn marketing skills, or if you like to learn some amazing computer skills, ranging from cybersecurity, web development, mobile app development, digital marketing, and some kind of hot stuff, we have at the current moment we have 22 professional courses on the platform right now. So you may consider enrolling. Come to Flowdiary, search for Flowdiary on the internet, on Google. Then you will get to download our app or our website. If you have an iPhone, sorry to say, our app currently is for Android users, so you can use our website. And if you have Android, you can download our app on Play Store. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Madam, can I meet now?
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, thank you very much. Though I can see some people raising their hands and others are complaining of prayer time. So we need to quickly round up and go. I don't know, part of those that raised their hands, I believe their questions were answered. Sufyan Idris, if you still have a question, you can unmute quickly and ask in 30 seconds. Mr. Sufyan Idris, are we together?
Yes, ma. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to use this opportunity to thank Muhammad Awal for coming. We
Okay, thank
thank
you
him.
very much. Please. Let's
We
give
thank him
others
for
chance.
facilitation. Yes.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Hassan Bashir, do you still have question to ask?
Yes,
Mr.
I
Hassan
think I
Bashir,
can complete before. Can you hear me? Good
go
afternoon.
ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you clearly, though. I don't know if it's from my side.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, my question is like if you are selling like example like phones and you fix the prices on social media. So and when your clients contact you privately and the client is bargaining, so what kind of approach can you approach the client when he's bargaining for the price? As in, like if you are selling like iPhone 11 for like 250,000, and the client wants to you to sell it for him at the rate of like 200,000, 150. So, what kind of approach or strategy can you use to convince him?
Okay, thank you for the question, Mr. Muhammad Awal.
Okay. Yeah, I heard him. He's asking that, Mr. Hassan Bashir is asking that, For instance, now we have a business that sells an iPhone. So you price your product as 250,000 naira, and someone is bargaining the product to be sold at less than that. So yeah, it is normal activity. It is normal habit for us to bargain products. Even me myself, I bargain. So it is not that that's but so what we're gonna do is that the first thing is that you are going to listen to the guy that like how much deduction is like requesting for. Now you sell at 250,000 naira, and he's asking that you will pay 200,000 naira, for instance now. So you see, if you sell at 200,000 naira, you are not getting anything. You are not covering even your expenses, the things that you spend to get the product even in your hand, or the shipping price, or everything like that. Your expenses in general. So now, if you see that selling at 200,000 naira uh, cost you a lot and it didn't gain you anything, so you are not going to sell at 200,000 naira. You look for the best price for you while getting a very good profit. If you get me correctly, I'm literally saying that if you sell at 200,000, if you didn't sell at 200,000 naira, you are going to reduce something for him. Then, for instance, look for analyze when you sell at 240,000 naira. If you get even a small profit, it's okay. It's okay for you to go. But if he cannot afford it at 240,000 naira again, and you see that if you come below, if you go down below, then you are going to lose something. Then you are not going to price your product at such an amount. You are going to sell your product at such an amount. It is very, very normal thing to reduce product to him. You're like, yeah, he contacted you to inbox and he's bargaining. You said I just, and then you reduce something for him. I think this is the best thing we're gonna do. If I
Yes,
answer
sir.
your
Thank you
question,
very much,
yeah,
sir.
security.
Thank you for the response. Mr. Mujahid Hashim, you can unmute and ask your question, please. For those that raise their hands, if you know you don't have a question, please kindly lower the hand so that you can give others chance. We are only taking the next three people and we'll end the meeting as it is already prayer time. So if Mr. Mujahid Hashim is with us, he can unmute his mic and ask the question. Okay. I think Mr. Mujahid is not with us. Mr. Muhammad, we've already answered your question. So, Mr. Yusuf Buhari, do you have a question to ask? If you have, kindly unmute and ask in the next 30 seconds. Mr. Yusuf Buhari, I can see your hand raised. Okay, so the last person we are taking is Mr. Zakaria Shehu. Kindly unmute and ask your question.
This opportunity.
Zakaria
My
Shehu.
question is that can I use Canva to create a logo?
Yes, sir, you can do that. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I think this brings us to the end of the meeting. The attendance is going to be on until 4 p.m. Kindly ensure you fill it before you leave. Or if you leave, kindly ensure you fill it before 4 p.m. Immediately it is 4, it is going to expire. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Auwal Ahmad, for this inspiring session. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your all the insights and inputs you shared with us. And for the participants, thank you very much for joining and thank you for your patience. And we shall meet at the last session, which is tonight.
Over.
weekend, I opened up your money fund
Hey,
for person phone. Then say if I want to transfer for the USD code, then someone go reset the code again. No, no.
the SIM card is
Mr.
is actually
Inu,
lost.
mute your mic.
Your
Mr.
SIM
Inu,
card is
mute
wrong.
your mic.
Oh, it is SIM card.
The person
Okay, everything is your own. Now only phone is not your own. Okay, you can use the code and make transaction.
so I want use that USD for bank card now.
Which code again? This.
No, like normal.
Okay. I don't understand.
They say I'm going to reset the pin.
Okay, because you said this one is not your own.
Yes.
That's the reason. You go set it before you can process. Maybe he just log in. Because only when sometimes
They won't confirm
the
the
account
card.
on now. That's not the problem.
If you help me,
It's my
and na the dey fear because na that open now dey that money for now give them for no account number for place wey I dey work na be dey use dey pay me.
so now you never get where you are from.
Na smartphone I dey use.
But the line is inside the phone, ba? So now what do you want? Small I want to come back to prayer. I want to now.
Huh?
Make una try.
Bara mu gwada wucin ɗin. Daga katin gari sun tura maki alamu.
Sai in je in cire.
A ki ta kiran da ki kira saurayin ki kira yan uwa.
A wai ka ce aka saka ma.
Eh,
Sorry, yan ma kan.
ki shi saurayi ba ya kiran shi sai dai ya kira.
Katin ƙarewa ne.
An ya kama ma har tura mai ana yi.
To ai sai ta kama.
Ta cire kuɗi kina sa. Amin ya Allah. Kaji kana da wani sa.
Wa a'a nake yi. Ai kun san ku.
Najeriya ce haka. Sai an jima. Na gode.
Hi, please, everyone. I just hear nothing. Babu wani ba. Ko abun bai started bane till we are abun ga prayer. Say after Isha so that they can discuss about one. I join kuma nothing I dey hear. I just dey feel issue. Is there something happen which is not good or it's where our lecturer the abeg start the day for you are waiting. Then I'm very sorry for coming just talk ba an bani umarni ba ko dama na hito ne ina magana a kai amma da Allah ya ba hankuri. I ne just kawai na ji nothing I dey hear to I think shi na my phone problem. To kamar ma na ga shi leader bai fara bayanin ba. Amma da Allah ya ma hankuri na yi magana.
Hello.
Please, does anybody know how to get the attendance? Because I not see it in the incoming message.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, the class has already ended, so remain the evening class. I thought as much.
So that means the attendance has disappeared or as expected.
I don't think so. Check the message area. Maybe it's there.
I checked the incoming in call message. I didn't see anything.
Go and check your message side. You see the attendance link there. You see it there.
Okay, then thank you.
Are you here since?
I did here since I just try and go pray. That's why as I come back
Okay,
now.
prayers, right? Okay, if you can check your message, go up. You see it up. Were you the one that sent the message? Me too. That
Yeah.
is what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah.
Check up. You see it.
Okay.
You see it up. The message Nasir Samaila sent. Have you seen?
I didn't see more.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, sir.
Hello, it's better if you paste that link. We didn't see it. Me too here. I didn't see that. The attendance link. Please repost it.
Do you know what? Just scroll up. Scroll up. You see the message Hajia Zainab sent. You see the message Zainab Abdullah sent. You see it there.
Okay.
You see Yeed Session 5 attendance.
Please, can you help us reshare it for us?
Okay, let me see if I can share. But hey, is it? Have you seen?
Yes, I've seen it, sir. Thank
Yes,
you very
that's
much.
it.
Insight.
I pray that this thing have not go. Maybe it will still enter. Just try
Okay.
it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, have you tried?
I try, it's more,
It's not going right.
yes.
Oh. You know, immediately as she sent it, you are supposed to enter and sign. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
Um,
So,
what is this thing showing you that is no more collecting response?
mm.
Can you hear me?
You said,
It's showing you that is no more collecting response, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So, had it been immediately as you finish praying, had it been
Mm.
entered, it will enter because
Mm-hmm.
it has actual time of entering and closing.
Okay, so that's why.
Yes.
Okay,
So next time, maybe the next class, if
next
the code
class.
enter, maybe you should try explaining to her.
Right.
Maybe she will understand.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you, sir.
That's
Thank you
it.
very much.
I
Yes,
think that's what you have to do.
yes,
Mm.
thank you.
You're welcome.